guys, my name is Divine and welcome to my channel. This video is going to be about what I've been doing in Miami because I moved there at the beginning of January of 2019. I didn't even stay there for a month. I did meet some people in school and I can say I met some cool people. I went through a lot, so I'm about to hop on that, you know, on the roller coaster. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. That's my stripper pole. The vent broke, so I had to put this pole right here. So what happened was, so at the beginning of 2019, I've been kicked out the house because I wasn't really getting along with my parents. So we kind of had a bad relationship. I stayed with my friend for a little while during Christmas, during my birthday. I had a bad birthday this year too, so it was really bad. I had talked to my dad, my biological father, and he said he could pick me up. You know, I could stay with him in Miami. So I think Miami is like 16 hours away from Houston. And you know what my dad did? He drove 16 hours to Houston just to pick me up. 16 hours later, we arrived to the house in Miami, right? And my dad says to me, he's like, there's some things I have to tell you. And I'm sitting here like, I'm worried, like I'm scared. Like, what is it that he has to tell me, right? This is what he tells me. He's like, we're sharing the house with 2 roommates. We only have 1 bedroom. We're sharing all together. So keep in mind, it's me, my little half brother, and my dad and his girlfriend. And we're sharing 1 room, 1 bed, 1 bathroom. My stuff can barely fit in the room, okay? And I'm here like, why didn't you tell me all this? Like, so a few days go by and it gets more strict. And the roommates are a couple, they're married. He doesn't allow me to talk to them, have conversations with them. He doesn't allow me to watch TV in the living room, eat out there. Like, it gets more strict. Like, I felt uncomfortable. Like, I didn't like that environment at all. Like, he's controlling. When it came to like sleeping at night, I was very uncomfortable in the bed because we were sharing that 1 bed. And I was all the way at the end, falling off all the time. So I ended up sleeping on the couch, and my dad did not like that at all. He's like, I don't want you out there near their room. I would always lock myself up in the bathroom because that was where I felt comfortable. I didn't feel comfortable near my dad at all because he was very controlling and he was very aggressive when he was controlling. Like, he would tell me what to do. And I didn't like that. Like, I missed home so much. Even though I wasn't getting along with my parents, I missed home so much. And I missed my sisters because I spent time with them all the time. And I missed my friends. So I always call my friends on my iPod because that was what I had at the time, because my parents, when I got kicked out, they had my phone. All I had was an iPod that a friend gave to me. Time passed. I started school in August. The school I went to was North Miami Beach Senior High School. The school that I went to was North Miami Beach Senior High School, and it was wild. It was live. I'm a nice person, right? I'm a nice person. I'm the type of person to wave at you, smile. Not wave, but I'll smile at people when I walk past people in the hallways because I'm just a nice person. All the girls will be like, they'll be talking like. So I meet this guy in math class. His name is Alex. He was the first male friend that I have made in that school, and he seemed pretty cool from the start. He needed help with math because I guess I was the smart kid in the class. I started on the paper right away when the teacher gave it to me. People were like, how do you do this? And I was just the person, I know how to do it. People asked me to help them with their paper, so I did. And he came up to me. We're just talking, you know, I was helping him, and we got to know each other. And we started talking every day and getting to know each other. Every day, Alex will always walk me to my classes because I will always be getting lost because that school is really big. It's big. I will always be getting lost. One day, he walked me to my 6th period, I think. And I remember he asked me to go out with his friends to some golfing place. I was like, okay, sure, because I need to get out from my crazy house. But my dad would never let me go out at all. He was very protective. He's like, even though you're 18, let me keep you in the house. I'm like, but this house is too negative. Like, you're controlling. We'll always get in arguments. I'll always lock myself in the bathroom. My dad, he did Uber and Uber Eats, and after school he'll just get me and do his job. You know, I'm exhausted from school. I just want to go home and sleep. He's like, no, we got to do this Uber. This is your job, not mine. That's how it was day and night, just doing Uber Eats every single day and night. Like, it's stressful. You got to do what you got to do for money. But I'm like, Dad, like, this is stressful for me. You didn't tell me all of this before I was gonna move there. Like, this is how you gonna be with me, controlling. I can't go out nowhere. I can't go with friends like that. Like, I felt like he was just using me because he needed help. So one day my dad and I would get in this big argument because I'm just tired of being trapped in the house and trapping myself in the bathroom every single night. Like, that's where I be most of the time, talking to my friends, telling them what I'm going through. My dad, like, he almost hit me. Like, he came up close to me, he almost hit me. I was in the bathroom. He comes up to the bathroom, he's banging on the door saying, stop sending pussy pictures to guys, stop being a hoe, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not even doing that, I'm talking to my friends. And that's where like, I was done. Like, I was tired of being treated like this in the house, being controlled, like, just name calling out my name. It was just so much. I called my mom in the bathroom with my iPod on Messenger and I tell her everything that's going on, and I miss her. I'm sorry for not always getting along with her, you know. And she's like, when I tell her everything I'm going through and my dad's putting me through and making me do and everything, she's like, okay, it's time to come back home. One of those situations, while I'm on the phone with my mom, he's banging on the door. Banging, stop doing this, stop doing that, the same thing. And my mom was like, what is that? Like, what's going on? He goes and turns the Wi-Fi off. And then the call just drops. So I have no connection to my mom at all. And I'm just worried, like, what the fuck? Like, my dad is really crazy. So an hour or two goes by and the Wi-Fi comes back on. I call Alex and I'm like, yo, you need to get me out the house. Like, my dad's going crazy. He already tried to hit me again. And Alex is like, I'm at work, but I'm gonna take off of work and I'm gonna come and get you. I'm like, cool, that's cool. Thank you so much. When he arrives, my dad also arrives because I don't know where he went, but he came back and he tells Alex, like, he talks to him separately and I don't know what it's about. So I'm getting my bags, getting it into the Uber because we had an Uber. And then Alex, he tells me in the car that my dad was saying I'm on drugs, being a going out, and I'm like, yeah, my dad's really crazy. I started, like, I could not believe what he said. I really could not believe what he said, because who says that about their own daughter? Alex was like, if I didn't know you, I would have believed him, because that's how real, like, my dad sounds serious, like his facial expressions and everything, like he seemed concerned I was on drugs and that I was crazy, you know, just keep her at the house. But Alex was like, I'm not falling for that trap. We arrive at his house and I only stay there for a day and I got to know him. He's pretty chill. But then the next day, the day of that I have to go back to Houston, he wants to have sex and I'm like, yo, like, I'm not comfortable. So the day that I arrived to Houston, people's been hitting me up on Instagram like, you and Alex fucked, da, 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 da. So I got rumors being spread about me in that school. So people now think that I'm a I didn't even do anything. I'm like, yo, that's really messed up. Like, my own friend, somebody that I was getting to know, getting to trust, just spreads a rumor about me. And he already knows that I'm going through depression and I'm going through a lot with my family and my dad. I just been through traumatizing things, and then he decides to spread a rumor that we have fucked. And y'all, when I found out, I broke down, because I'm just like, after all that and putting trust into somebody, I just felt like I lost it. Like, I can't trust nobody. Time goes by. The rumor spreading happened in February and it was now August. Me and my boyfriend lived together. Somebody hits me up in this fake ass account on Instagram saying, oh, you and Alex, I'm telling your boyfriend that you cheated. Like, I'm like, people actually believe this bullshit. I don't even care no more. I'm not even in Miami. Like, just leave me alone. But they still trying to hit me up like some petty ass people. I'm like, I just blocked them. You know, I'm not even gonna explain myself. We grown people. Y'all acting like some childish ass people. We don't do that. Boo boo. That's it for this video. I'm done talking about it because I explained myself enough. This video, I think, is long enough. I don't know. But yeah, that's what happened. Now you know. I'm sorry I didn't film fast enough. But yeah, I might be coming up with more videos later on. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Bye.